Hi everyone. This is out of my comfort zone. My name is Edith. I just felt to do this video and just bring about the message that I've been feeling for quite a while, deep in my spirit, and I might not have the eloquence to bring it through, but I will try to bring it with the passion that I felt it for quite a while. And this is about a topic that we all know. So firstly, I would like to just say we are praying, we are together in our different parts of the universe, of the world, focusing on this virus that we all have, and trying to be positive. And we pray for those people that are going through that are losing family, and that are going through all sorts of different challenges right now. And we all are feeling the effects of it. And what's so set apart about this virus to everyone that is alive now, no one has ever had this happen in their lifetime. So we are all newbies, if I could use that word, to this virus. And also this virus has no socioeconomics class. It doesn't matter whether you are royal or you are the pauper or you live in Hollywood or you live in the back of the bundu. This is just one human race thing that we're all dealing with. So given the fact that we're all in our different setups now with our families and shut down, lockdown, wherever, social distancing, and all just trying to be positive, I just thought maybe let me add on another thought. Not that it's a unique thought or something that I've just a deep revelation, because I'm not that deep. So it's just a conversation that I would like to just have, and hopefully one or two people can pick the conversation, that they can hear my passion and my heart, and that this is what maybe we need to consider. And like I was just thinking, we are spring cleaning. That's one of the things that we are doing now. We're cleaning our linen cupboards, we're cleaning our under the sink cupboards, and so maybe it's also good to just do a little bit of spring cleaning and look at this maybe from a different perspective and see how we have this conversation. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the issue of the color, not the race, because we all belong to one race, and that is the human race, period. We are not the black color. We are not the white color. Okay, so this is the white color. Okay, if you can find a piece of paper like this in your house and stand in front of a mirror and put it against you and ask yourself, do I look like this? You can tell me the answer yourself. And if you can go to your home, I know we've got different variations of black, different shades of black, but if you can really think this is what you look like, but I've been told that I'm black, okay, is there anything wrong with that? You get to answer when we get done with the conversation. They say people are yellow. Anyone met anyone that looks like this in the street? I couldn't get the right brown that I wanted, but they say people are brown. My whole idea is, can we debunk this colorization? We are the human race. The thing that steps out, that is, let me just take this off. The thing that really stands out is the fact that our biological parents, their genetic makeup determine how we look like. And there are other things that come into play. Okay, the main thing being the level of melanin in our systems, and maybe our exposure to the sun. Different variations, our geographical locations. So different variations make us different in terms of our appearances, even as siblings, even as children from the same family. I've got three children that are so different. So it's got nothing to do with how you look like, because I belong to the human race. My whole idea is, with this COVID-19, my whole prayer is, when we cross to the other side, can we just agree for once, or 7 billion of us, how many of we are on this planet, and say, hey, we are not these colors that they've given us. If I come to you and I say, what are the color of flowers? You say, this woman is cuckoo. What does she mean? What's color of flowers? And that's exactly the same thing. Flowers are no color. They are just flowers. They're all colors. Couldn't it be beautiful if we would also realize that we are human beings, we are the human race, and we are all colors? Wouldn't it be a beautiful world if we cross over to the other side and realize that no, we are actually all one color, and that's the color of blood? You know, I was just thinking, God in his ingenuity, you know, English is not my first or second language. So I was just thinking, God in his ingenuity, he put life in the blood. I refer to God because that's who I am, and you can refer to whatever you believe, you know. And I was thinking, he put life in the blood because the doctors can keep you alive if they take out your heart. They can keep you alive if they take out your brain. If your brain stops working, you can still be considered alive, you know. But the whole point is, you know, the machines can keep you alive. The machines can keep you alive. That's why they have to turn off the machine. But because technically, until they turn off the machine, they don't say you've passed on. You know what I mean? So my whole idea is, can we just have conversations to say, what color are we? Because if you go to blood transfusion services, they have blood in A, B, O, A minus, B minus, A plus, whatever. I'm not a biologist. Or A and B, you know, they have blood in those variations, but dominantly A, B, and O. So we as the human race, that is our blood, that's our blood groups, A, B, and O, and there are different variations depending on our genetic makeups. So why then do we put such emphasis on the color? Why do we then categorize ourselves in the color? Why is it that some people that feel we don't want our blood contaminated? Contaminated by who? If you go to blood transfusion services, do they keep blood vials for what we call black people, what we call white people? They don't, because blood is what it is. It's one color. That is the blood and the color of the human race. So my whole idea is, if what is keeping us alive is colorless, according to the colors that we have, why do we put such emphasis? Wars have been fought. People have died, all because of our perceptions of these colors. And yet none of us look like these colors that I've just showed you. None of us look like that. But then why do we put such emphasis on the color or the shade or the tone of our skins? Why do we put such emphasis on the level of melanin in our systems? So my whole prayer is, when we get over to this thing that has united all of us, that's one thing that has happened. Negative as it is, hateful as it is, making us all scared and fearful sometimes, or whatever anxiety levels we have, they are different, of course, depending on where we are at, you know. So with everything that we're dealing with, for the first time as human beings, we have one thing in common, that we wake up in the morning and we focus and we wonder and we think about, and that is this virus. Won't it be beautiful if we get to the other side of this COVID-19? Because we will get to the other side. Won't we have been good to have spring cleaned some of these issues, to say, prior to this situation that brought us all together as 7 billion people, the human race, because animals are not getting it. So couldn't we say, when we go to the other side, before we had this COVID-19, this is what we used to believe. But now we've realized we are human beings. There can just be one thing that can unite all of us. You know, we've known that death does unite all of us, because everyone's susceptible to that. Everyone will die. You know, everyone dies. But then now we have got this thing when we are alive that unites all of us, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, that unites all of us. To say, can we just debunk this and go to the other side of COVID-19 and say, hey, you are European, you are Caucasian, you are African American, you are Latino, you are Australian, you are African, but not you are white, you are black, you are brown, you are yellow. It's the colorization that does not make sense. So my whole idea is, can we debunk this? Because no one looks like this. Nobody. So why do you call yourself a white person? They told you that you were. You know, no one really looks like this. Like I said, I know there are different shades of black, but no one generally looks like this. But hey, that's what they told us. And they said the yellow people. So let's debunk all these colors and get over to the other side and look at our differences, that they are cultural, that our accents are different, that our skin tones are different, that our noses are different, that our eyes are different color, that we speak different languages, we live in different parts of the world, culturally we're different, we eat different foods, we speak different languages. But hey, hashtag, I belong to the human race. It has nothing to do with these colorization pockets that they've put us on. Let's debunk this colorization and get over to the other side as better people and look at us as the human race. I hope this message resonates with yourselves and that I've been able to bring it out in the way that I just felt it deep within my spirit, and I hope I've been able to articulate it. Like I said to you, English is not my first or second language, so I hope that I've come across the way that I'm meant to have brought it across to you, and I hope you'll be able to receive it the way I hope you will. Have a lovely day.